Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video of what is this one? So in this video I'm gonna be playing against the chess.com bot, and it's the second video of the playlist called the monthly chess.com bots. It's actually kind of fun, and I'm gonna be playing against the 5 bots that chess.com gives to me every month, and it's gonna be Curler. The team is winter athletes, which makes sense because it's winter. And it's bobsled team, figure skater, snowboarder, and it's goalie. You have all these people. And we're going to be starting out with the black pieces against Curler. Yeah. And also, if the music's too loud, please let me know. Thank you, if you let me know. Okay, we're playing a Caro-Kann. We're gonna play d5. He plays an advanced variation. I can play c5 or bishop f5, which is the main two lines. I'm gonna play c5 because I like c5 more than bishop c. I don't think that's how you're supposed to play the Caro-Kann. I can develop the knight attacking the pawn. He's gonna develop, or he's gonna absolutely blunder his bishop for no reason whatsoever, and also blunder the pawn in the center for absolutely no reason whatsoever. Okay, that was cool. Okay, now we're gonna play knight f6 and bishop f5 and e6 and bishop pawn takes, and yeah, we're just gonna win. Now we can play queen d7, and I would happy to get a trade of queens. No, we don't get a trade of queens. I thought I asked nicely, but okay. Rook to h2. I'm just gonna take this pawn, play bishop b7 and short castle, or he can play that, which just looks so absurd and it's terrible. Now I'm gonna give a check here. I'm gonna try to make as quick as possible with these like small bots because it takes a while to beat the long bots if I can beat them. Anyways, we traded off the bishop for the knight because I'm up material, and when you're up material, it's good to trade. Yeah. So we're gonna give another check. I don't know why I'm giving checks. Oh my gosh, that's defended. What were you? Whoa. Oh my god. Okay, now we're gonna play bishop b4, and we would love to get a trade of bishops because that's just improvement of the position. Now we can take this pawn with a check, winning the rook. Not exactly, because there's rook f2, but the bot doesn't play it. Now there's queen takes b2, which the bot doesn't see, and the rook is completely trapped. And this should be easily over. Now we're gonna take the knight. Check. Oh my god, that wasn't that was no. Gosh, that was a mouse slip. That was a terrible mouse slip. One of the worst things I've ever had. Okay, now we're just gonna checkmate this spot. Spot took too long. F5. That should be checkmate. Nice. That was a nice win, guys. That was a nice win. I can't really analyze that position if I have to. Let's just go through that game really quick. I made a blunder apparently. I'm gonna see game review. And as usual, for the second game, we are not going to have game review. No, the bot played a blunder. What am I talking about? I played an 89. I will take that. Play like a 1350. Nice. E4, C6. This was all normal. Actually, this was actually a booked move, apparently. I've never seen that move. I don't think... Well, I guess you are supposed to take. I mean, you could play C3, but C3? What about C3? C3 is also good. Okay. Okay, he took the pawn, and yeah, here, severe. And this was so methodical. This was exactly how you're supposed to play this. I took the knight, gave a check, and the bot just blundered his queen for no reason. And I just took the traded pieces, took the rook, queen. There was a mate with was a mate with knight d3. King d1, queen g1. I'm getting no. Knight e4. Cutting everything, setting up queen g1, and you can't even stop it. Best moves b3 and queen g1 is mate. Oh, queen g1 is not mate. What am I talking about? Queen f2 is mate. Yeah. Or queen d2 is mate. Is queen d2 a mate too? No, that just blundered to queen. Okay, I'm clearly terrible at this. Anyways, let's go to the second bot. We're gonna play Bobsold team, and no, not resign. That's game aborted. Yeah, we're gonna have the white pieces. Yeah, completely forgot about that. We're gonna play a London system if the bot lets us play that. I don't know what that is, and I guess you can try to play a French here. I'm gonna play the advanced variation because I'd like to take space, and I'm gonna play c3, supporting my pawn chain. He plays queen b6 is, I think, one of the moves, one of the theory moves, I'm pretty sure. I don't know for sure, but I think so. There's something called a French bishop, which is the light square bishop in the French defense, because it doesn't really have movements. We can only go to these squares, which are not even possible right now. Okay, now we're gonna play bishop d3, bishop c2 if we get attacked, which is just a terrible move. Now queen c7 relieves all the pressure, so I can go queen b3. Now queen b3 just walks into a fork. What am I talking about? Okay. Now I can go bishop e3, and we're happy to trade. This is a good trade for me. And now we're in a short castle, and we're gonna play knight d2. Knight d2. I can take en passant, but that just looks terrible because I open up his queen, and also I give him space in the center. So I don't really like that, and also this pawn is actually annoying. Very good, how nice. Okay. Now we're gonna play b4. We're baiting the opponent to play c4. I am not playing this the right way whatsoever, and we're gonna go like, yep, that's what I expected. Let's see. Knight d2 maybe. Take back. Oh my god, that's just, oh. Okay, now we can play a3. And I like this trade. I have no problems with this. I can infiltrate maybe. I don't know now, but not now, but like maybe sometime. Okay, we're just trading pieces at this point. I don't really care. I shouldn't have traded the bishop. What am I doing? The French bishop is always bad. What am I doing? And these pawns are all in light squares. 6 out of 7 pawns are in light squares, and I traded the light square bishop for no reason. That was just terrible by me. I actually can't take this pawn, I'm pretty sure, because I just like open up an attack. But the center is locked and there's like no attack coming in, so okay, that actually threatens to almost trap the knight. Almost. Close enough, but I can play f4. I can take the bishop actually, but that just no, we're not gonna take the bishop. We're gonna play bishop f2 maybe. Okay, and how do I do this? Knight g5? Knight g5 maybe? Okay, sir, I had knight f8, king f8, knight g5. I might have had that. Okay, now I'm gonna play queen a8. We're trying to infiltrate in here. The bot just sacks the bishop, and now it's finally destructing. And it didn't even take the pawn. I don't know why you wouldn't take the pawn. That just looks so natural. And now this is game over. It should be game over. Rook a7 actually blunders the rook. Very important stuff. Knight g5. Back. Now king e8. Okay, I can play knight h5, knight g6. Or I need to try to get to that point. If I can get to this pawn, the game is over. We're gonna bring the king. We're gonna bring the king, and we're gonna slowly make a breakthrough in the position. Okay, finally takes the pawn. But I can play queen a3 or rook a7. Queen a3. and it just blunders the knight. Nice. And the bot is finally destructing. And now queen d6, and now we're infiltrating. Now the bot can't do anything. I can't even take this pawn. It looks a little bit scary, but it's not. You just stop everything. Everything's covered in. The bot's just giving up material. Actually taking with the knight would have been better. Completely don't know why I didn't do that. Now I'm actually playing queen c5, and now I'm queen f8. That also forces. Let's see. Should I play queen c6? Queen c6 first of all threatens the pawn. Second of all, that just hangs a rook. Third of all, I can play rook a8, which just wins the queen on the spot. And I'm gonna play rook a8. Everything's winning basically. Okay, now we're gonna take the rook. You can't even take with the queen because the queen is pinned to the king. And now let's see, what's the fastest mate? It's the fastest mate. All right, let's just take the queen. King g7, maybe. And now you gotta take and queen f7. And king h6, rook h8. Nice. We beat that bot there. The bot started to self-destruct, and it should have just taken the pawn right here. I don't know why I played king d8, but okay. And then it was just an easy game. It shouldn't have traded right here. It should have kept the tension with like I don't know, rook k6 maybe, trying to develop the knight and trading in your own terms. And instead the bot traded and started to completely destruct like this, and I just infiltrated. I walked my king and I was trying to make a pawn breakthrough, but the bot just played knight takes b4, and it also sacked the bishop out of because it just sacked the bishop because it's rated 800. And this was an easy win. This was a nice win, and it should have defended the knight with like knight c6 maybe, but I guess I could play queen a8, could go knight b8 and something like that. Maybe that would have worked, but the bot proceeded to play rook h8. I infiltrated when I came to d6. Its only hope was this pawn right here, or this pawn right here. But this pawn is covered, and this pawn is also covered by the rook. Very good. And now if I finally trade the queens, these pawns are not gonna make it through. They are just not. And I took this pawn because I could actually take in this pawn too, but that's okay. I could actually play rook a8 too, I'm pretty sure, because that just wins a knight, because the knight is pinned to the queen. And but this was yeah, I should have taken right here. I should have taken with the knight, but instead the bot I actually played rook a8, and I could have taken the rook too. That was also good, fine, but play rook a8 and play king h8, and I took the rook first because the queen can't actually take because the queen is pinned to the king. And this was methodical. This was a nice game. Alright, new bot. Now we're playing against Figure Skater. Did I have the white pieces last time? Yeah, I did have the white pieces. I'm actually terrible at this. Okay, we're having the black pieces now, where he's playing c4. I'm gonna play e5. We're gonna play the reversed Sicilian. I actually don't know how to play this opening whatsoever. But the bot's gonna blunder, you know? The bot's gonna blunder sometime. Or play normally, it plays g3, bishop g2. We can play, I can play e4. It just looks like overextending, but I can actually play e4 or bishop b4, maybe bishop c5. Let's play bishop c5. It plays b4, which is a gambit. I know that. And if it will allow me to take the knight and damage the pawns with double isolated pawns, I will do that. Thank you very much. No problem. Now we're gonna play bishop b6, and these pawns are going to fall just like that. The bot just blundered the knight. Oh, I should have taken with the knight. Okay. We're not actually attacking the pawn, but now we are. I think it's gonna trade the bishop for the knight, or it can just take, and Oh my goodness gracious. Why did I do this? Why did I do this? We're gonna try to get finish as fast as possible with these bots, the first 3 bots, because they are not that good and I can easily beat them. And it plays bishop a3. I can play rook b8. B8 trying to go over there. And the bot has to trade. And this pawn's attacking the pawn currently, which is now defended because it moved on. And now if I play c5, I can just go back to g5, d5. King e7, rook d8, and this should be over. Okay, I can still go to d5. Okay, now we can play knight b4, knight c3, knight c6. I'm gonna play knight b4, attacking the pawn and also threatening to give a check, which is not very useful. So I'm not gonna give it, even if I had to. And I am gonna play knight b4, and we're gonna play knight c6, or you can take that pawn. Now we're gonna play king c7. Can't play that. Okay. My knights are defending everything perfectly. Knight d5, attacking the bishop. The bishop moves away. Okay. Knight a6 maybe. Knight c5. Rook a8. I think he's trying to get a counterplay going on. I don't think so. Not now. Not now. Not now. King b5. If I can trade this bishop, it will be over. It is over now. It's over. Now it's over. The bot can't do anything. I don't. At least I don't think the bot can do anything. We're gonna give a check here. And we can play knight b4. We're gonna try to get a fork. I can play g6, f5, h5. And the pawn is still defended by the knight. Nice. This should be an easy winning game. We're gonna push the pawn with supporting with the king. We can play knight f6, knight e4, knight to e4, or c6. Should go to d5. I'm play c6, d5. Oh, it has rook b7. Okay. Completely forgot about that. Oh my gosh. How funny. It's not funny. Now we can, I'm gonna try to, trade the rooks. If I can trade this rooks, this is definitely a draw. Okay, so I completely forgot about that pawn too, but, so if I go knight e4, it can actually take this pawn. I will take this pawn and we can play h4, knight g4, and should be stopping that, but should I do it, or should I? Let's go rook. No. It's attacking the knight. Oh my gosh, I almost blundered my knight. And if I move the knight, it's gonna take my pawn. So yeah. Okay, I can play, my gosh, that pawn's sinking, and it's gonna get a draw somehow, maybe. Let's go knight e4. It's gonna take the, oh, it didn't take the pawn and just blundered another pawn. Okay, I will take that. Okay. Knight g5. And now I can go king d6. Or, let's see, rook d7, takes, king g5, boom, here, 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 there. The king has to move away, c7, boom, I queen first. And that looks a little bit dicey. Okay, so let's just play knight to h3 check. Knight to f2 check. Now we're gonna play rook to f8 check. And now we can play. We're gonna have to defend one of these pawns. I think I should give up that pawn. I think this is the right way to go. Or, oh my god, it just fell right into a discovered attack. I don't know why you would do that. And why? Now this should be over. This should be over. The bot is not playing this the right way, and if you don't play this the right way, you are going to lose. Oh my gosh! Oh my god! Oh my god! That was a terrible map. Are you kidding me right now? Oh my god! Oh my gosh! Okay, it's still not over just yet. But oh my god, why did that happen? Oh my gosh. That was one of the worst things I've ever done in my... I mean, like, come on, dude. Oh my god, okay, now it's gonna make us raw somehow. Yeah. Okay, I don't know how to play knight to f6, maybe. Yeah. Goes rook g6, I can promote. Okay, dude. I mean, like, come on. Okay, so king d2, queen takes, f4, h4. Actually, no. King g6, h3, 2, h2, 1, h1. Oh man. Oh man, I don't know. I'm actually annoyed. Super annoyed at myself. I'm just super annoyed at myself. Why did I do that? Oh wait, it's not. Oh my god, it's moving the king. Oh wait, the bot's d2 no. Queen a1, queen f8. Oh yeah, this is winning. This is winning. It's gonna play king g5 or king g6, and now we're gonna bring the king. If I can get that square. Oh my gosh, thank you. I must have calculated something wrong. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing that I used in my YouTube short. Knight opposition. I'm gonna force the king to that corner. I could have played queen. Okay, dude. That was I almost lost that game. My gosh. I almost lost that game, dude. Oh my god. I'm annoyed at myself. Okay, I don't know what to say. I'm just gonna go to the no. Chess.com. No sir, no sir. As you guys can see, we reached a game review limit. And now let's game review it real quick. It was all fine here. I was just winning. I had a feeling, and this was all fine. I traded the pieces. I played normally. Gave him a little bit counterplay. It was a little bit intense, but at the end, it all matters with the knight. We just wandered everything, and yeah, right here, absolutely tragic, absolute tragic. I don't know what to say, and it was a draw, but the bot didn't play it the right way. Sacrificed. Yeah, I calculated this correct. It had to go to G6 maybe? No. What was the problem with going to G... Excuse me, what's the problem with going to... Oh, so... Oh! Oh, so you're closer. Okay. And this is a draw because the king always stays here. And... Oh, okay, okay. Now I understand. Yeah. Now you gotta go like queen a1, queen g2. You're gonna try to get the pawn, but the pawn's gonna queen. And it's gonna be a draw. Yeah, let's go to the next spot, which is no border, and we're probably gonna be losing against the snow border. I had to play white this game. E4, C5. We're gonna play knight f3, d4, open Sicilian, always good. Okay, you're gonna trade everything? No. Knight c3. E5, I'm gonna take the knight. It takes like that. I've never seen that. People would take with the B pawn, I'm pretty sure. Okay, bishop c4 now, targeting the pawn. The weak pawn it just gave me. We're gonna play bishop d2. I don't want double isolated pawns. Plays bishop e6. It has another double pawns. I really like this position. Now we're in a castle and we're threatening a discover check, which is, I don't think, useful. Let's look for knight b4. Knight d5 to trade pieces. Oh. Gosh. I thought, no way. No way. Really? Oh my god, it walked the king all the way from E. Oh wait, oh man. Completely forgot about that move. And now it's gonna take my bishop, yep. Okay, dude. It's gonna try to trade pieces. Yeah, that's what I expected. I'm gonna go rook d1. We're gonna use the only open file that we have to like create, and it's not letting me create any counterplay. I'm gonna take here. It didn't even take my pawn, which is quite interesting. Now we're gonna bring our king here. So is this endgame winning for me? Alright, let's just go for it. I mean, it's probably going to win like this. King e2. It's probably going to win. Okay. If it wins, I don't know what to say. It's probably going to win. B4 actually kind of looks weakening. And okay, dude. I think I'm losing. Just right away. The whole game relies on these pawns right here. And it's gonna come down to those pawns. I'll play b4, it's a4. Oh man, I gotta give up control of one of these squares, dude. The bot outsmarted me. Very nice stuff. Very nice stuff to learn, and it's gonna queen. It's going to queen, or it's gonna take these pawns. We're gonna have to stay here, and while the king goes hunting, we're gonna lose. Yup. King is gonna. Oh, I thought the king was gonna go over here. Okay, that's a stalemate. Oh, it's not a stalemate. Oh! Hey, that's a stalemate. No, it's not. Oh, gosh. Okay. Okay, now it's over. I got the bot's shuffling its king back and forth. I don't know what it's doing. Queen 8. Alright, let's go to the last bot. This bot, I'll beat this bot later. Okay, I can beat this bot. I know that. I can beat this bot. Let's go to the last one. Okay, E4. D5. Playing the Scandinavian. I shouldn't probably play the Scandinavian against a bot because Scandinavian is kind of hard to play against a bot. The bots are Scandinavian gives a white an advantage, but the human needs to know what to play. But I think the bot will know what to play. Yeah, if the bot knows what to play, I'm probably gonna lose. Bishop G6. I could have taken the bishop, but that's both are fine. Queen B6 attacks the pawn. Let's see if my opponent no, he defends the pawn. That's what I thought because the bot's rated 2850. I mean, the 2850 bot is gonna pull out something really good. And I just got my queen trap, which is completely insane. And now we're gonna resign the game and we're gonna play another game with white pieces because black doesn't seem to be the way to go. I'm gonna play D4. Okay. We're gonna play C4. Let's go. E6. Knight C3. Bishop B4. Knight to F3. C5. I think that's the best move, and we're gonna play D5. Takes. Okay. It's castled. The bot castled. I think it's gonna play C4. No. Oh, so it lets me get these connected pawns, but it's gonna strike back. Okay, that's the point. That's the point. That was the point. I'm gonna take the pawn back. Yeah, I'm in a worse position. I know that. Okay, I know I am in a worse position. It's gonna be severely hard to defend all of these pieces and get my king out of the center. I just blundered a pawn. Ooh. Oh my god. Why are you so dumb, Daybreak Chess? No. No. My god, it's gonna take everything, and if I take the bishop, it's gonna take with the rook, which is a fork of my king and the queen. Oh my god, and I lost again to the bot in 14 moves. Oh my god. Okay, how do I defend? Queen B3? No. Oh my days, it's also threatening to go bishop C6, which also wins my queen. I mean, come on, dude, come on. I mean, like, really. I'm just gonna resign. I am done. I'm done. One last game. I'm done with this. Play Z5. We're gonna go for the scholar's mate. Do you think the bot will blunder scholar's mate? No. Sad. Okay, we're just gonna play like a normal game now. I mean, like, we're just gonna play a normal game. I'm gonna go all the way back, actually. I'm gonna take a different approach this time. Knight to F3, offering a trade the pieces, you know? It's also threatening to take my bishop. I can go bishop B3. Can probably trade. Or I can play whatever that is. Okay, we're in castle or D3. I'm gonna play D3. So Trino clearly has a strategy, and now it's gonna take my bishop. Yup. I literally knew the bot's move. I know what it's gonna play. It's playing super good. I don't think anybody can defeat this bot. This, maybe Magnus Carlsen or Hikaru Nakamura can defeat this bot, not me. No. No, this is. I'm probably gonna struggle to beat even the 1800 bot. I'll probably beat it, but it's gonna take a while. Okay, bishop f5. Let's start getting the pawn. I don't think I have a way to defend it. It doesn't even take my pawn. Okay, queen d2, rook d1, rook e1. Okay, so it's still not taking my pawn. Oh well, I guess after it takes, that pawn will be hanging at the end. So it's played f6. In the meantime, I defended my pawn. So that was the idea. Okay, this is completely lost. Yeah. Yeah, if I lose, wait, the bot had a chance to take this pawn too. The bot didn't take this pawn right after queen d2. But, yeah, this is over too. We're gonna play a little bit more longer. And we're gonna rook a2 and, oh my gosh, this bot's too strong and it literally weakened my pawn structure. That's the only thing it did. It played a5, threatened my bishop, which is normal. I could have played bishop d5, oh my god, but it would have played c6, which is so annoying. And I played a3, you know, it was and literally I lost because of these double pawns right here. I literally lost, and it's at the end. It's like infiltrating. I mean, these pawns are lost. And it plays bishop d7. It's basically trolling me now. I mean, like, come on, dude. It doesn't even take this pawn. I don't even have a move to play. And now it's gonna play bishop g4 or bishop a3, which just traps my rook. Oh, okay, I can resign, but let's see how long I last. Dude, I can't even play a single move. I got nothing to do. I had nothing to do. I can't do anything. It's gonna take my rook, yeah. Play knight f5. It doesn't even let me play knight f5 because the rook defends the pawn. Oh, dude, you are, I mean, like, come on. f4. Passant? No, rook a1. Which just completely shuts down everything. Sorry about the right click there. We can play knight g2. h4. Let's go. Yeah. I'm completely lost, by the way. Just in case if any of you were wondering. And now it takes the pawn because I was threatening to go queen c4. I mean, it played a perfect game of chess. I don't know what to play. Rook b1, and it's literally targeting the pawn, and it's also threatening to go rook a1, and I am completely lost. I gotta defend this position like a baby. g3, and now queen c4. I can only trade pieces, but I'm just down a piece. I mean, I'm down a pawn and a rook for a knight. I play rook takes b2, which is a normal move, and I'm gonna play I can't even play anything. Oh my god. This bot is completely destroying me. And it takes my pawn, and only hope I can't even take this pawn because I'm pinned. Oh, how awesome, you know. So awesome. I'm tired. I need to go home. I need to go home and sleep. I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. It's gonna find a way to checkmate me or just make a queen. Very good. Of course. Doesn't even. It doesn't even take my thing. Dude. Are you kidding me? He's trying to get a checkmate. Will it make us raw? Please? Oh my god, look at oh my god, dude. And alright. Is it gonna make a rook? It make a. Oh my gosh. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am done for this video. I don't know what to say. I'm gonna try to beat this snowboarder bot. I'm not beating this bot. No. I am done. Okay, get out of here. I am done. I'm done.